Supplements, it will drive you crazy. You know, these days there's virtually a supplement for anything. You know, for growing hair back, getting your vision back, living to 120, for cancer, colds, rumsha gumsha, and moth-eaten alopecia. There's virtually a pill, a product, a potion, a lotion that's supposed to do anything. We can go to some area in the Himalayas and supposedly the people there regularly live to 190, and all we have to do is drink this special glacial water and it will be brand new. So how do you sort through it all? Well, I'm Dr. Ben Lerner. I have an actual degree in nutrition, something you rarely see present in people talking about nutrition these days. And when I was in nutrition school, you know, we didn't learn about fad diets or treating all kinds of various problems with some sort of weird accumulation of nutrients. We learned about nutrient needs. We learned about what it took to be a healthy person. We learned that your body made its cells and tissues out of what you ingested, and that's why it was so important to get the supplements you needed if you weren't getting it from your diet. You know, we know now that the eyes you have and see out of today were made out of the French fries you ate 2 or 3 days ago, that your heart cells were possibly made out of an apple you ate this morning, that the reality is you literally are what you eat, that your cells are made out of the foods you eat, and also some other factors as well, and that's what I want to touch on first. The first one I'll touch on is that you're not just simply what you eat, you are what you absorb or assimilate, that the food has to come in, the nutrients have to come in, but you have to be able to use them. You have to have that capacity. And there's also the idea that you have to have not only a efficient or enough nutrients in your body, but your body has to be able to utilize those nutrients. So if you have poor quality foods in your diet or poor quality supplements, then the reality is you can't use them anyway. So you might think you're getting a sufficient amount in your body of these elements, but you're still deficient because your body can't use them or absorb them. And finally, another critical factor here is going to be in what combinations. Are things put together properly so they're even, again, able to be utilized? So let's start with, what do you really need? Well, we've got some examples here. We got a vegetable here. We got a cucumber. We got a piece of fruit. We got our apple. And we got our protein. We got an egg. I will tell you that those are your 3 food groups you should be focused on: vegetables, fruits, meats, proteins. That's what we need to focus on. Those are where you get your most nutrients from. We tend to look more towards grains and flours, but because they're typically refined and because there are limitations to the amount of nutrients inside of them, the reality is that's not where we should be focusing our energy. Now, the reality is you're probably not eating enough vegetables and fruits, and so you do need supplementation. And even if you were, we now know that many of today's fruits and vegetables no longer have the nutrients we need, because the soils have been essentially all used up. All the nutrients are no longer there. So even though you're drinking some orange juice, you're actually not getting any, or you're getting very little vitamin C. So we know that even if you think you're eating well, you're probably not eating well, is the bottom line. And very few of you would even claim to be getting enough fruits, vegetables, and quality proteins. So let's start with the vegetables. We know they're great for you. So how can we supplement that if we're not getting enough? Well, there's something like greens powders. You get these greens powders, they're green, first of all, which you get that great chlorophyll cleansing effect. You've got broccoli in there, you've got cauliflower in there, you've got a number of great vegetables that your body needs for good health. We also know that we need a multivitamin, because many of the nutrients, the vitamins, minerals that are in the vegetables, again, we're not getting them for one reason or another. So we need a multivitamin that has the missing vitamins, the missing minerals, the missing enzymes, all the things that we need to be healthy that we're supposed to be getting from vegetables. We need it in the multivitamin. Secondly, the fruits. How do we get more of these in our body? Again, you get your antioxidants. You get your vitamins. That's another good thing to add. Your antioxidant vitamins, because those are in your fruits. And again, those are the things that fight cancer. Those are the things that help your body deal with free radicals. So an antioxidant formula is another great thing to add to your daily regime. Protein. The egg is the perfect protein here. There's also something like whey protein. Now you need to look at quality once again. We recommend using only whey protein that comes from milk that has been given by a grass-fed organic cow, not one of your hormone-based steroidal cows that are out there producing, football fields worth of milk. We're looking for the good stuff, the organic stuff. So find whey protein that comes from grass-fed organic cows. Egg protein is another good protein. Another one you could even add into the mix is rice protein is another good one if you're dairy intolerant and can't handle the whey. Or if you're allergic to eggs and can't handle the eggs. But more than likely, you need more quality protein in your diet, which is why it's good to supplement with a quality protein, like, again, a whey or a rice or an egg. So we know we need those things. What else is missing? Well, if we have a good egg, one that's from a free-range omega-3 chicken, or if we have our grass-fed meats, or if we're eating a little bit of fish, we can't eat too much anymore because of the mercury. If we're eating enough of those good fats that come from walnuts and flax seeds, if we're doing that, then we are getting more than likely enough good fats in our diet if we're really careful about the meats and the nuts and seeds we're eating. But again, more than likely, it's probably not happening with you. You're probably not getting the fats you need, so you need a good fatty acid supplement. So if you get your good fish oil capsule, and you take at least a couple of those a day, you're adding in some of those good omega-3 fats. So let's just recap. These are good basics. You've got your multivitamin and your greens formulas that helps to get you your more vegetable content essentially, and the multivitamin to get you the nutrients that are missing from your vegetables. You've got your antioxidant formula and your vitamins to help you with the fruits that are missing. You've got your protein supplements so that you're getting in some extra quality protein that you're not getting from your diet. You're getting your fatty acids, you're getting your omega-3 supplement because you're probably not eating the walnuts, you're not eating the flax seeds, you're not eating the avocado, maybe not enough extra virgin olive oil, so you're not getting those. So let's take our good fatty acid supplement, and we're doing pretty good. Those are our basics. Your greens, your protein, your multivitamin, your antioxidant, those are great basics to deal with today's rigors of society, today's toxins in society, and our inadequate diets. And again, if there's quality, then we know we can use them. And if your body is functioning well, and that's a whole other topic, but if you're functioning well, then you have the ability to assimilate those nutrients that you're actually taking in so that you will not be deficient and you'll have a sufficient amount in your body. Then finally, let's just talk about the most cutting-edge way to do this, to actually go to a doctor who understands this, one of our Maximize Living doctors, for example, who actually understands what you need. They can look at your body, they can look at your health profile, and determine what your best needs are. That is better than you out there guessing what you think you might need. Even more intensive, more cutting edge is many of the Maximize Living doctors actually know how to test you, to actually look at things like your urine and do an organic acid profile and find if there's anything, again, that's not sufficient, if you're deficient in certain areas where there are not actual elements, supplements, minerals present in the system, not enough vitamins, not enough proteins, not enough fats, things missing that are causing you to be unhealthy and you don't even know it because you've not been tested. That's really the most cutting edge way. It gets you completely away from guessing. It's even better than a professional opinion because we now actually know. So just to recap again, we cover our bases with our basic supplement formulas. We go to our Maximize Living doctor. We get the right opinion about what we need, given our stresses, given our gender, given our age or symptoms that we're having. And most importantly, the best way to do it would be to actually get tested, look and see what is really going on in your body so you can be doing the best thing you can do. I'll finish up by saying this. Many people skimp on their supplements. They skimp on their foods in terms of quality because quality does typically mean more expense. But I'll tell you, by spending a few $1,000s extra a year on food and supplements, you know what? You save millions of dollars later, or tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars later on disease and sickness and lost work days and times in the hospital and all the things that happen when we don't invest now. So it's worth seeing the doctor about this. It's worth buying the quality. It's worth having the foods on hand because it's a great investment. You only have one life and you matter, so make this change.